rapping.
Yes.
Single.
Yes, appreciate it.
Now, let's talk about daughters for a sec. Well,
do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
You have,
I have 4. I have kids with a Z. I have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you popping.
One is a daughter?
Yes, I'm not Sullivan.
One is a daughter?
Yes, I have 2 daughters and 2 sons.
Yeah, so I'm sure this song has touched home.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And you know, when I heard the song, like, I felt like it took me to a place that I got 2 daughters. One daughter is she's just all into books. She's not really into dudes like that. And she just started messing with, started getting into life, just life in general or whatever. And she's cool, but she's really a book smart person. My other daughter's like the total opposite. Not saying that she's, she's hoary-lory, but not saying that she's a Twitter fanatic or a Facebook fanatic, but she's totally different from my other daughter. And when I was listening to the song, I was like, wow, it reminded me of things that I kind of went through myself. And for you, it's like when you was making the song, all these are all these offer true experiences, or just a collaboration of maybe, like, you might have a niece or somebody that you might know, like you might just took different bits and pieces from that situation and came up with that song.
And it's mostly her. It's mostly her. It was, she's a good kid, and I think with the new age, with the computers, the kids get a chance to do a lot more than we did when we was teens.
Exactly.
They do so much more. So the way they pop off, the way they bring attention to their whole thing is, and part of it is our fault. They see what's going on in the entertainment business, the show business, so the internet gives them a way to act like they're in that game now. They can feel like they can talk to the world through the internet, so everybody's doing all kinds of mess on the internet. My whole thing to my daughter was that be careful of styling on people and they're talking crazy. It's not a rap song. It's really something that people look at and try to judge you off of. And that was to go out to all the other fathers that might have teenage daughters, just in case, you know what I'm saying, you going through that, you ain't alone. And I'm more of a public figure than the average dude, but I'm still willing to, put that in my music out there and just let it rock.
Some people might say, okay, in society, it's okay for if you have a son. If I have a son, it's okay for your boy to go and do what he chooses to do, whether it's on the internet, whether it's whatever. But they say when it comes to a young lady, that's not where it's supposed to be. So my question is to you, if your son was doing the same things that your daughter was doing, would you have made a song as well? Just ask.
I would have made a song, but it would be from a different perspective.
Right.
As a grown man talking to a young man in the making. So that's a whole different conversation. When I'm talking to my daughter, it's like I've been single, I've been young, I've been living fast, I've been dating, I've been, doing what I'm doing, seeing different girls all over the world. And then that day comes when you have a daughter yourself.
Right.
It just hits you right in the face, and it just changes your whole idea about everything, and you want to protect her. It's kind of like we contradicted because we out there doing what we doing, living an adult life, but we don't want that for our kids ever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just becoming a parent is just what you're hearing about in daughters. You're hearing myself dealing with being a parent. It's not easy.
Yeah, great positivity record. I'm going to get personal with you for a second before it's me. Do you know my son? I'm not going to say his age. My son told me like a week ago that he got top.
Oh,
now,
boy.
I didn't know how
old is he?
I don't want to put that out there. I don't want to put that out there.
It's hard to judge then. He's obviously young because you wouldn't be bringing this up.
Well, nah, he's, you know what? I'm going to push him a little. He's 15.
Whoa. Well, listen.
And he came to me and said, yo, I got top. And I'm sitting there like, okay. Like, one side of me, keep it real, I was like, yes.
Right.
As a man, right. I'm like, yes. But the other side is like,
Yeah.
Now, if my daughter would have came and said that to me, I'd be ready to tear her head off.
Exactly. It's a double standard.
It's a double standard.
Yeah, it's a double standard. I mean, come on, what are we gonna do? Like, we was once boys, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So we relate, but you know, we also knew what we were like as young boys, you know what I mean? So if we was out there chasing chicks and everything, we know what we had in our mind. So we could tell our daughters, look, I know them dudes. I was him before. Watch
Right.
out for him. I was him before. Watch out for him. With our sons, I mean, you just want to tell them to protect himself. You tell your daughter that too, but your sons, you kind of like gotta let a man be a man. It's, I don't know, bro. You should write a book or something.